Let me ask you real quick. Do you think gangs are a cult?
Ooh, that's a great question. I don't think I've ever been asked that. And one of the biggest compliments as an interviewer is when someone tells me, damn, that's a good question. I never thought of that. So I'm paying you the ultimate compliment.
Thank you.
You know, I've never been asked that, but yeah, I would say, yeah. And I'll take it a step further. I just released a video, or it's in my queue to be released. I can't remember. Oh, it was just released yesterday. I posed a question. Is gangbanging part of Black culture? Will we be talking about this in history books in 100 years? You know what I mean? Is it part of our DNA? Is it embedded in us? You know, gangs, unfortunately, have terrorized our community. Unfortunately, let's keep it 100. What it is, gangs are a terrorist organization, and they mostly terrorize people in our communities. Let's keep it 100. You know, this Bangin' on Wax album, I've been in comments like crazy because I have said, and many people that I've interviewed, and I'm proud to say that DustyVisionTV, probably no one has covered Bangin' on Wax on YouTube as much as I have. I'm going to be proud to say that. I've looked, I've researched. I think I'm the main guy. I've interviewed several players, and the common denominator in each person I've interviewed, they said it's, for the most part, it did more bad than good. It was supposed to be a peace album. It's supposed to be Crips and Bloods coming together, but then it turned into in the album, on the music, turning into calling this person the disrespect, or this gang the disrespectful term, calling that gang the disrespectful term. And what that did is it had people listening to that music as they're going on drive-bys. Hey man, pop that Bangin' on Wax in, homie. Let's rip a crab in half, you know, or blah blah blah, or whatever the derogatory, you know, term is. So in that sense, people who are now in their 50s and 60s who participated in that album back in 1992, back then they were like, man, this is cool, man. I'm repping my hood. I'm happy. I'm getting to do this. This is the coolest thing in the world. It's spreading all over the country. Not only that, the world. And now as 50, 60-year-old men, they're like, that was not good. That was not good. In hindsight, that album did more harm to the Black community than it did. First of all, none of them made money off of it. Not one Black person on that album made money. Right now, there's a rich white executive who's put 3, 4, 5 grandkids through college, you know, because of that album. But no person of color made money off that album, period, point blank, you know. So that was a big problem as well. There was no wealth that was able to get generated and spread through the community and for lifetimes and things like that. So yeah, man, that's a great, that's a great point that a lot of the people that have been on my show is that, yeah, I think it did a lot more harm than it did good.
And I'll just leave this.
It's a classic. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah. But I want to be honest. We never seen nothing like that before. The way the cover, everything, it was amazing. Right. And then colors and all that.
No.
And I want to touch on the movies, but we'll do that next time. But I'm going to say this one more thing about Bangin' on Wax, bro. They always talk about symbolism, especially in music. And I've thought about this. I think I've even asked you on a video, but the checkerboard, there's an actual checkerboard on the floor, and that was put out there on the album.
Never noticed that until someone brought it up in my comments about a year ago.
I was like, oh my God, I've been looking at this thing for 30 years. I never noticed the checkerboard. Explain what the checkerboard is for anyone who's not familiar.
They say the checkerboard is basically like a Masonic symbol. The black and white, it's like duality. I don't know, black and white, you know, whatever, right? It's a duality, or it's yin yang. I don't know, but they say that is what the elite use to push out their symbolism, you know, to the masses. They put it right in your face. It's like witchcraft. They got to do it in front of you for you could be under the spell. They got to show you what they're doing, and that's one thing that I've noticed over the years is the Bangin' on Wax. They're on a checkerboard floor, and it's right there on the cover. And I don't know if I'm the one that did it first, but I know I asked you like on a live or somewhere.
Maybe it was. Yeah, I know it was within the past year. Yeah,
I said,
someone brought that up, and I was like, never looked at that. I brought it up
to you. I know I did. I forgot where, on what platform. It was a YouTube video or something, but I always thought that was kind of odd. Now that you look back, and then you know who controls the music industry. Kanye's talking about him, whatever. And then, like you said, these young guys lost their lives. B. Brazy's dead. All these guys are gone. It's like a curse. And, the executives are out there, with their kids going to college. So
still making money off of it.
Let me ask you this, though. Do you think that there could be some truth in that symbolism with the checker floor, or you never really thought about it?
You know what? That's great, man. I've never been a big, I don't like Seaspiracy guy, because that's another word that YouTube hates.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've never been a Seaspiracy guy, but some things are just, if it's right there, it's like, dang, dog, how do you discount it? You know what I mean? Like, how do you discount so many similarities, so many coincidences? There's only so many coincidences in this world, dog. So after a while, you'd be like, damn, is it real? So yeah, I would never discount anything with the checkerboard. I would never discount that because I've seen too many examples of it.
And there it is, y'all. Dusty Vision TV. Hey, we're gonna double back, y'all, because I didn't even go through like 80% of my questions.
And I'll do this shit once a month, once every 2, whenever you're ready, baby. Just let me know, dog.
Okay.
I love doing content with you, man. There's so much to talk about, dog.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just in politics and everything. So we'll do a part 2. You should just shoot me a date and I'll make sure I'm available.
Let me go to end the stream, bro, and then we'll talk on the back channel. But real quick, Dusty Vision TV, thank you for coming on, bro. I'm a big fan of your channel. You're like probably one of my top 3 channels that I really appreciate on YouTube, bro. You're one of my top creators.
And that goes for you as well.
Thank you.
I love your videos, dog. I love what you do. And I forgot how we connected, but when I first saw you, I was like, okay, I mess with this guy. I like your whole thing. Keep doing what you're doing, man. And I'm so excited to see what 2025 brings. Not only that, to see what the next 3 years brings, man. I'm gonna ask everybody one more time: Dusty Vision TV on Rumble and Dusty Vision TV on YouTube. Those are my big platforms that I'm trying to push right now. But man, appreciate you, bro.
All right, and with that, y'all, thank y'all for watching. And remember, you ain't gotta like it. Later.